RGP we have today, right? All right. And then they made lenses from blown glass, as I've said, very regular curvature, with no sharp edges, of course, that can create, of course, sharp edges. I'm looking at probably injuring your cornea, even sclera, right? Here, 521, 209. Okay. And then generally, it's tolerated. It is technically designed for ptosis correction, not necessarily for uh, rectifying error of refraction. So again, the first purpose of contact lenses were not to correct blurring of vision, but for other means, for other reasons. Okay? Can you get the charger? You can charge this.
You mean the white one?
Yep, that's right. The white one. Okay. Can you log me in here so I can see? Okay. All right. Yep. Thank you. Can you plug it there? And then so I can see my students.
Is it contact lens?
Yes, correct. Contact lens. And then can you plug it there in front? Okay. So Carl Zeiss is someone everyone knows. Do you know who Carl Zeiss is? Is there anyone who understands Zeiss lenses? Like probably you were introduced.
There.
Can you turn the camera so I can see if it's working?
It doesn't reach, Dad.
It
Can
will
you,
fit.
Dad, can you move
All
your
right.
computer?
There you go. Hey, Zach, I see
Dad, are
you.
you listening?
There you go.
Are you? Never mind. It doesn't reach. Yeah, we got asked Dad to move the computer. It's too far.
All right.
Too far.
Over here. No.
Yeah, this one.
Is it? Okay. Let's move it there.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And I see Randall. I see Crystal. And of course, how come I cannot see that? Can we like remove that?
Why is it on?
Huh?
Why is your camera
What?
on? Why is your camera
Okay. All right. Okay. There you go. I see Joyce. All right. Now I have relative energy, though I'm tired. Okay. Made through lathe cutting. So there's a lot of ways how to create a contact lens. And one of those is lathe cutting. There's molding, spin casting, but Carl Zeiss created cut lenses from molds, like the mold that you make smaller. Okay, I don't know if you have seen how contact lenses are made. So it's like from a certain thickness, you reduce that thickness. That's what you call lathe cutting. Okay, so first commercially available with a complete trial set contained 21 lenses. The lenses were afocal, fitting determined by fluorescein, which we are still doing now, right? Correct? Do you still hear me? Am I clear? There you go. Gotcha, Randall. Thanks. Okay, so Carl Zeiss is known for lenses, especially cameras, microscope. I I don't know if you've seen even going to the moon, mentioning Carl Zeiss because of it's not about the lens, but it's about precision. So the Lego Don't you know, Zach, that the Lego that your grandfather had will still work with the newly bought Lego? Are you knowledgeable about that? And you know why it's possible? Because of precision. You know, the precision measurement, and that's why car size. Car size is amazing, right? Who has Lego? Do you have Lego?
Is actually true.
Yeah. So when you have a Lego, you know that it needs to, you know, fit, and that's how it was done. And Carl Zeiss is known for that. Okay, so parameters of the first set with a 20 millimeters in diameter, scleral radius of 12 millimeters, corneal radius, which is again a 6.5, a 7.10, an 8.10, and a 9 millimeters. Parameters of complete set, as you can see, again, it varied from 11, 12, and 13 millimeters, with corneal radius much steeper at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the complete has more choices. So there's more parameters to work with. Okay. So this is how it looks like. So right now, that's why we suggest that you get your trial lenses as early as now, right? Because it might arrive finals of second sem. Correct? Did we talk about that? No? Did we mention that, Randale? No. Okay. All right. So you might be thinking of ordering your RGP so that you can use that for second sem. It because it takes a while before they finish the production. Now we have Leopold Hein. He improved Carl Zeiss lens by enlarging the series of trial lenses. So if you would notice, the trial lenses back with Carl Zeiss was about 11, 12, 13 millimeters, and the radius about 5 to 10 to 11 millimeters. And Leopold just enlarged that range and used a supplementary curve between the corneal and the scleral component. So Joseph Dallas observed that scleral lenses with more movement were better tolerated and suspected that tears are in action. So meaning to say the tears are relatively important. But now we already know that it's very important, right? How important is the tears? Very important. As a matter of fact, it is part to consider when fitting contact lenses, right? Is that right? Very good. So to make some changes, they created fenestration. So what's fenestration? Fenestrations are just holes. So how does it work? It works like this. If this is the contact lens, fenestrations are holes created. There you go. So that it can facilitate the flow of oxygen, right? And allowing tears to go in and out, right? Does that make sense? This is what you call fenestration. Okay? Clear? All right. Let's go back to our slide. Next, we have the person in the name of Muller Welt, and he created the contact lens called the Linsen. He founded this contact lens, which is a scleral lens, because again, with the advancement as was created from the get go, from the mullers, which are the blown glass makers, to Muller Welt, wherein you can see that there's some adjustments done. Okay, and then what are you seeing, guys? Are you seeing my screen still?
Yes, bro.
Okay, so contact lens material development, right? Okay, because mine already got stuck with fenestration. Anyways, I'm already at contact lens material development, right? So you have ROM and HAZ. They produced the first acrylic resin. So whenever we talk about acrylic, what comes to our mind? That would be plastic, correct? So coming from glass, which is composed of, you know, sand that you subject to in, intensely high heat, right? Now they started producing acrylic resin called the plexiglass, which was first used for aviation. That's why from the just imagine that understanding they need to have safety when they are flying, and glass is not that safe because if you shatter a glass, you most likely end up being injured severely by the glass, right? So they wanted to resort to something more workable, and that is plastic. Okay, J. Crawford and R. Hill developed and patented the material, the polymethyl methacrylate, also known as PMMA. Okay, so the PMMA was the first plastic or acrylic contact lens that was used. Okay, the trade name of Perspex, Latin for transparent, wherein PMMA rapidly became the material of choice for the construction of corneoscleral lenses. Just try to imagine coming from glass crystal. Would you like a plastic over a glass? No? Okay. Why no, Crystal? So you still want a glass contact lens?
Ay, sorry, Doc. I meant just po pala for
Okay.
plastic.
Yeah. So plastic is better, right? Plastic is, in a way, better when it comes to comfortability, when it comes to breakage, and
Yeah.
even permeability. I think plastic is better, right? I mean, you just have to choose the battle. So, index of refraction or all the safety, permeability, and other advantages of plastic. So, of course, plastic became a better choice than glass. Next, we have this following people. These people: William Feenbloom, Ernest Mullen, Theodore Obrig, and Isvan Gyorfi, also contributed in the usage of scleral contact lenses. So again, back in the days, contact lenses were hard. So the first contact lenses were actually hard before it became soft. Okay? So are you following? Yes, Crystal? Still following? All
Yes
right.
po.
Okay, very good. It continued, of course, uh, trying to develop a more workable material. What's bad about PMMA, Crystal? It is not that permeable. I say this again, Crystal. The problem with PMMA, it is not permeable. It is plastic though, but it is still not permeable like
try to do that.
the glass. So Dennis the Menace, no, Dennis England patented another material because they rejected the PMMA for contact lens use. So in the process, they said that PMMA is still not good. So Kevin Toohey patented the first corneal contact lens. Okay, so we have the multi-curve. We're in hydrogel and silicone contact lenses came into existence. So what do you think is the advantage of hydrogel and silicone? Anyone? Anyone? Anyone who can think of an advantage of a hydrogel over PMMA? Go ahead. Pierre, Paulo,
Mas breathable po, Doc.
very good. Other than breathable, it's too obvious. What is too obvious? What do you
It's
think is
softer,
too
Doc.
obvious? Softer, very good, very good. Make sure to give Pierre Paolo points. It's softer, guys, because it's gel, right, Crystal? PMMA is hard. Hydrogel from the word hydro. What is hydro? What's that, Randall?
Water, Doc.
Water. What is gel?
Water gel.
A gel, just like any gel that you use, is like a jelly. So this is a water gel. So of course, from the title alone, you already know that this is softer and more comfortable. Correct? Is that correct? Okay. Now, a major contributor is Otto Wickerly and Drasulov Lim. So who's Otto Wickerly? So he synthesized a hydrogel material that was compatible with the body. So thanks to Otto Wickerly, Otto is spelled OTTO. Otto. Say it, Crystal. Otto.
Auto.
Yes, very good, Crystal. Right, Zach? Right. I see you moving in. What are you trying to get rid of dead skin? Okay. All right. So the first lenses fitted to human eyes in 1956 were not were well, not too good, but at least they tried it, right? Because unfortunately, it was fragile. When you say fragile, what does that mean? When you say I am fragile, go ahead.
Marupok.
Marupok. Marupok. Wow. Marupok in English is fragile, meaning to say easy to break, right? So it's kind of fragile and heavy. So they continued to do research together with Otto Wickerly, is his wife, to come up with a very good lens. And this lens was no longer lathe cut, but it was spin casted. Okay? So do you follow, Randall? From mold to lathe to spin cast. Do you follow? Okay. And Otto Victor Lee patented the technique in 1961. Can you imagine the story all the way from 18 to 1961, correct? Then soft contact lenses developed by Dr. Robert Morrison bought spin casting patent rights in 1964. Okay, because they noticed that it's so effective in spin cast, it's far superior than lathe cut. So Bausch and Lomb acquired license to manufacture. By the way, my company now carries Bosch and Lomb, and I'm so proud of that. So if you want Bosch and Lomb contact lenses, ask me. All right. So where do you get Bosch and Lomb from? We are the major distributor. We are the authorized distributor of Bosch and Lomb contact lenses here in the Philippines. Yay, Stacy. Yes, Riza. Yes. So if you want, we gotcha. All right. Right, Zach? See, I take pride, right? Because I see, oh, Bosch and Lomb, we carry this. We are carrying this. There you go. Now, soft contact lens development, US FDA classified soft contact lens as a drug. That's why, Zach, contact lenses are not just like anything you can buy anywhere. It should be classified under food and drug. So this is actually a drug.
Wait, really?
It's a medical device, correct? So buying contact lens is or should not be that easy because we need to have that quality control. And Bausch and Lomb obtained the FDA approval to market soft lens. No bias, Randall, but I just take pride because I'm seeing this. It just so happened that, oh my gosh, all the way back to 1971. Wow. Now I can probably use this in my lecture. All right. It's wonderful. Now Walter Becker commends his silicone elastomer contact lens. Now, what's the difference between hydrogel against silicone hydrogel? Anyone? Is there anyone who's knowledgeable? Are you knowledgeable, Aya,
About what?
about silicone hydrogel?
No. Is that
No.
the thing in the do not eat packet?
Huh?
Is that the thing in the do not eat packets? Or is that different?
It's different. Silicone hydrogel. The difference is silicone
It's E.
is more superior in such a way it has that rigidity component that makes it more permeable and more manageable. It is like a low water content but highly permeable. Randall, what's the problem here? The problem with hydrogel is the higher the water content, the more permeable it is. Okay? Unfortunately, you cannot have 100% water when it comes to hydrogel. Why is that, Randall? Why?
Hindi po siya mag-fit. Parang, parang natutunaw yun po.
Correct. Because 100% is already water, right? What kind of a material is already 100% water? It's going to be water, right? All right. So they need to come up with a certain material that can hold better manageable, better permeability with a low water content. So meaning to say, you can still work with its water content, you know? So that's what silicon hydrogel is. Okay. So Joe Berger acquired the Becker patent, and then the Doe Corning company. Can you just imagine acquired Breggers in 1972? What does that mean, Randall? It's like this. Remember Mang Inasal? Mang Inasal was acquired by Jollibee
Really?
because it was a great hit that people are going to Mang Inasal instead of Jollibee. So Jollibee got threatened, right? And because of that, he said, I'm gonna buy you. So Jollibee bought Mang Inasal. Now we are enjoying Jollibee and Mang Inasal at the same time. Others are not knowledgeable, but it's actually owned by the same owner now, right? Similar to this, being acquired. So it means when you come up with something good, there's a possibility of other people buying it from you. Is that a win-win situation? Of course. Randall come up with a good product that Jollibee will buy from you. You're gonna be instant billionaire. And then you can start with another business, right? Because now you have a bigger capital. You can come up with more businesses, right? Which is good for both ends. Jollibee does not have competition anymore because it bought its competition,
Do they make
but now
sense?
monopolizes that industry, the food industry, right?
If you buy all of the thing that mainly supplies it, then you control how much that can buy because you own all of it. So you can regulate that cost across all your companies.
Very good. I have an added student here, right? Yes, I have a sit-in student. Very good, very good. Now the silicone elastomer, which was again bought by Corning, received FDA approval in 1981. Now there goes again the company Bosch and Lomb acquired Dow Corning's silicon technology in 1981 on the same year. In that same year, can you imagine, Randall? It's just like talking about Mang Inasal being such a great hit that Jollibee said, I'm gonna buy you right away, right? Correct? Does that make sense? All right. Then comes John DeCarl in 1970. He pioneered the development of continuous wear soft contact lenses. When you say continuous wear, you can wear it for a longer time, correct? Okay. And developed permalens. In 1970s, there's a rapid development in soft contact lens. And there's a lot of company that sprung. It's like what is the thing now? What's the in thing now, Randall? Because I don't know what's the in thing. Like, is it the food, clothing? What's in? Coffee shop. There you go. Good job, Mimi. My Mimi here is also participating, Randall. Mimi is my wife. She's also participating. The whole household is participating, right? Even my dog is participating. Hey, dog, say arf arf. Okay, very good. So everyone is getting into contact lens. So there you go. Then came rigid gas permeable contact lenses. So Jay, if there is Tesla, this is Tesla. Tesla, 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 right? Does that make sense, Randall? Okay, made scleral shells from cellulose acetate butyrate, also known as CAB. So, what's the succession, Randall? From PMMA, next is CAB or cellulose acetate butyrate. Do you understand the succession? But when it comes to soft contact lenses, hydrogel to silicone hydrogel. That's the succession, correct? All right. So try to compartmentalize things. First, we had RGP in the form of PMMA, and then came soft contact lens in the form of hydrogel, thanks to Otto Wickerly, and then comes silicone hydrogel, still under soft contact lenses. After that, in 1937, of course, going back, we have the CAB, which is your cellulose acetate butyrate under hard contact lenses. So cab is a hard contact lens. Do you follow? Silicone hydrogel is soft contact lens. Hydrogel is soft contact lens. PMMA is hard contact lens. Do you still follow?
It's hard contact.
Yes. Are you ready for the quiz, Aya? Ashi?
Oh no.
Okay. Next up, we have Norman Gaylord and Leonard Seidner. Okay. So they also contributed in the process of contact lens. Silicone acrylate was patented by Norman Gaylord. Norman Ostow, together with Leon Winch and Edward Ivani, sorry about that. I still have my asthma. Oh, I'm supposed to drink my medicine. I didn't drink during lunchtime, yes? I forgot. Oh my God. Anyways, Edward Ivani, together with the gang, actually contributed in the propagation of the use of contact lens. How? By talking about it, writing about it. Is it cold? Not cold. Okay. So they started writing about it. They have write ups. They talked about it. So that's what they did. Okay. Now, disposable soft contact lenses. We have Batista. Who's Batista again? My son said, what? Randall.
Wrestler yun, Doc.
Yes, the wrestler Batista happened to be a film, right? Yes. So Orlando Batista developed collagen contact lenses. Okay. So conceived in the concept of throw away, or what we call the daily disposables, right? Right? Okay. Do you still follow, guys? We're still good? Now we have Michael Bay in 1980s developed Dana lens as the first commercially available disposable lens. And this was in 1984, launched in Europe, Denmark, and it was purchased by Vistacon. Okay? Vistacon sounds like a transformer, like
Not
Vistacon,
really.
Megatron,
Vistatron.
Vistatron.
Sounds like something, but Vistacon
Uh-huh.
sounds like a place where you'd have a vacation.
Oh, okay. Vistacon. And then commercial success with disposables in 1987 released AccuView, limited basis in the US. In 1988, Vistacon launched AccuView. BNL, Bosch and Lomb, launched Sequence. Ciba Vision launched New Views. So there's a lot of choices now, Randall, right? Aren't you happy that you have choices? So that if you don't like Vistacon, you might want to go to BNL. If BNL is not good for you, then you can still go for Ciba Vision, right? So there's a lot of choices now, correct? So business is flourishing. Business is good, correct? Right? And then daily disposable lenses, first developed and marketed by Vistacon. And this is by Johnson's and Johnson's came into place. So another key player, Johnson's and Johnson's, which until now are creating contact lenses. So use automated continuous flow process technique, and this is widely used. There you go. And for that, thank you. Next up, we're not done yet. Because we're not done. Are we done? Or we want to continue with contact lens? Do we go for contact lens now? Do we want more? Do we want soft contact lenses? Do we? Do we want more? Is that a yes? Is that a no? Is that a yes, yes, yo? Is that a yes or is that a no? Randall said no. Randall said no. Oh no, everybody's saying no. They don't want to hear me anymore. Okay, there you go. If that's the case, okay, good night. Enjoy dinner. Enjoy life. Enjoy, guys. Everybody, one, two, three. Enjoy, everybody.
Enjoy life.
Thank you, Doc.
Enjoy life.
Thank you, Doc.
Break now.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Doc.
Doc.
Thank you, Doc.